Hello everyone and welcome. That was a bit drawn out, but today I'm going to show you how I clean my controllers. I haven't done this with all my controllers yet, but this is a controller that we got a long time ago at some yard sale for like 50 cents. The buttons are very sticky, and I'm going to wash it, and hopefully that'll fix it. So, first off, check out the back side. Screws in these holes. These screws are all the same size. And then, in here, there's two more screws. Those are a little smaller. So, what you gotta do first is, well, unscrew it. Cue super speedy mode and some sort of comical music. Now that we're done with that, we'll move on to the next part. Alright, sorry about that. I wanted to take my sweatshirt off because I was getting kind of hot, and yeah. Anyways, now that we've unscrewed everything, carefully, of course. Wow, this thing is really dirty because it's stuck together. That's kind of gross. You carefully, though, do one of those. Pull it apart. And, wow. This thing is dirty. Wow. Anyways, I'm sure some of you are wondering, hey, what does this look like? Well, that's what it looks like. And this is the back, and this is the front. So, oh, that fell off. Don't worry about that. That's just a rubber piece. It's supposed to, you know, chill. Now we have to unscrew the joystick. And yeah, so now I'm gonna do that. Cue the same thing as before, and 3, 2, 1, etc. Alright, so, unscrew those. Make sure you do not take this one out. This one right here. There is a screw you have to take out here, but you don't want to take out the one above it. So, before I move on, I just want to point out that you want to keep track of these screws, all of them. The top two that were used here to do these two are a different size than the ones for these holes. So, yes, you want to make sure that you keep these things in order. I have them in this little container here, and I placed them in order. I know I don't want to tilt it open because everything will fall down, but basically, it's kind of weird shape. But I just kind of put them in order. You can do that however you want, but that's what I do. And then let's see here, put these in. Maybe I'll take a picture, maybe I won't, I don't really know. But, okay. So, now, I'm gonna, there's nothing really to this, you just kind of, you probably want to do the wire part first, because that's kind of stuck together, and then you want to, take this guy off. Wow. This thing is stuck together big time. Oof. Now, if you have a decently clean controller, this should not be that hard to take out. It should almost fall out, practically. But with a very dirty controller like this one, you want to be very careful, which is why I'm being careful. And almost got it. It's part just doesn't want to come out. Come on, you're almost there. I believe in you. There we go. Alright, so now we got this part. Yeah, we're going to leave this like this for now. Kind of strange. This one's orange, this one's gray. I've never seen that before. They're usually both gray. But, hey, I'm not going to argue. Put it down. You want to make sure when you put this stuff down that you're not, like, putting it down in a way that would damage it. And, this is what's left. We got these rubber things. Remember this guy that was on the Z button? Yeah. Well, those are what hold the controllers, the buttons in place. So you peel off the rubber. Wow, that's dirty. Woo! This is the start button. This is the D-pad. That's what you call it, right? A D-pad? Yeah. So this is what it looks now. We got the start button, D-pad, etc. buttons. So what we're gonna do is just flip them over. That shows you how sticky and dirty it is. But yes, now they're all out. Oh wow, that's gross. So I think that's all I have to do for this part. Oh yes, the Z button. You can pull it forward here, and you can just kind of hook it right off. It's making noises. I know it sounds like it's gonna like crack, but that's just the dirtiness, I believe. I hope. Yeah, there you go. Wow, damn. This might be a challenge. But yeah, I think that's it for this section. I'm gonna stop the video here, and I'll see you at the next part. We're gonna actually start washing things. Woo! Alright, so now we're in the bathroom. I know, it's just where you want to be. This thing is filled with very hot water. Like there was steam coming from this thing. And now you're gonna put in a little bit of dish soap. Just a tiny bit. And now you're gonna drop everything in. I suggest doing the buttons and stuff and the rubber things first. It's funny, the rubber things, if you put them in a certain way, they start to float, so you gotta put them in the right way so that they sink. I'm just gonna drop all those in. And then, so does the D-pad. Forgot to mention that. Come on, D-pad, there you go. And, you know, you want to have a little towel. I thought I would do a Christmas one, because, you know, it's almost getting to that time. I thought I would do that. And you want to have this for when you take them out. And now you just put in both of these sides. And I suggest you stir it around a little bit with the everything so that the soap can kind of mix in. So just do that for a moment. Get some bubble action. Alright, now I'm going to put this guy in. And now this guy. Ah, that's hot. So yes. Ah, that's hot. Whew. So, yeah, basically I'm just going to leave that sitting in for a while. And you want to make sure that everything gets under the water, and basically we're going to leave this sitting here for a while until the water gets cold. Not cold, just, you know, normal temperature. And yeah, I guess I'll cut the video and wait however long this takes and come back. So, hey guys, I didn't record me taking stuff out of the bin because, well, it wouldn't have been interesting and can't really see anything. So basically, what you do is when you take it out, before you take it out, you put your fingers in the water while they're still under there, and you kind of rub everything a tiny bit. You know, you got to be careful, obviously, with the parts. And now we have them lying on this towel, and now what we're going to do is we're going to take this little towel that I have a little bit wet here, and you're gonna kind of rub everything down. I know it seems kind of stupid because they're already wet, but I think it's a good thing to do, and that's why I do it. So, yeah, now I'm gonna do that. Okay, so there's a couple reasons that I do this. One is because we did put the dish soap in, so it is kind of, there is some like soapiness, and you kind of, even though it is water, it will kind of help get rid of it, and just kind of another little coat, because you're just putting it in the water, you're not really like rubbing on it and stuff yet. So now, what we're going to do is we're going to do that whole thing again, but with the dry side. And I guess I'll see you then. Okay, so the drying step is a lot quicker, and there's not much to it really. Now basically what we're going to do is the buttons and stuff, they're kind of small. You can't really dry that part. So what you do is you blow into them, and obviously you don't want to spit into them. So I'm not actually going to show that right now because that's kind of stupid, and it would kind of be weird. But I will meet you guys at the. Actually, no. There's one more thing I want to do. Give me a second. Oh my God, something broke. No, not really. So, tissue paper. What we want to do with this is, I know I have this so planned out. You want to kind of put it in between where the buttons are and kind of weave it through a little bit. Now, this is just to try to get the insides, because you don't want to like push this in and jab that in. You might like break something or who knows what. So this is what I do for that. And you can do it with a wet part if you want first, but I'm deciding not to because one, I wasn't prepared and kind of forgot, and two, because I say so. It's pretty much just the first reason. Alrighty, almost there. And of course, you don't want to use the same side through all of them, because if it does get dirty after a while, you don't want to weave a dirty thing through the holes. Wow, that sounded interesting. Okay, getting there. Start button. And for this, you can just kind of rub on the inside. You don't really need to weave it through. And then the Z button. Can't forget the Z button. Alright, so yeah, that's it for now. I'm going to be doing the next step later, not this night, tomorrow. You won't really know though, so I guess I'll shut up.